Hey everyone, this is David B. And in my last video, I talked about going to get a COVID test, and the test came back positive. So I thought I would make a video talking about what my symptoms were. I am vaccinated. I got the single shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine about 9 months before getting sick. My first day of being sick was January 25th, 2022, and I'm located in Pennsylvania in the USA. This was during the peak of the Omicron variant, so I think it's reasonable to assume that that's the variant that I became sick with. I believe that my exposure was 7 days before I started showing symptoms. I was around someone who started feeling sick the next day and then tested positive for COVID. So overall, I would say my symptoms were very mild. It was no worse than having a cold. The first 3 days, the only real symptom I had was a sore throat and maybe a little bit of a headache, but overall I didn't really feel tired, mainly just a sore throat. Day 4 was when I really started to get stuffy and had to constantly blow my nose, and I was sneezing a lot, and then that continued into day 5. But by day 6, that was clearing up, maybe occasionally blowing my nose or sneezing, but overall I was feeling better. Day 7, I really thought that I was getting better, but then I lost my sense of smell almost completely. If I took the strongest smelling things I could find, I could just barely get a sense of the scent. But yeah, almost complete loss of smell, which then also affected my ability to taste. But the next day, day 8, my sense of smell was returning, and then I'd say by the next day or the day after, it was completely back to normal. While I was sick, I had been taking it easy and just resting at home, but on day 10, I started to exercise again, which for me was just walking around in my basement. So not a super intensive workout, but I felt that I could get back into some basic walking without really feeling it at all. Now, today is day 13, and I would say that I'm 100% back to normal. Okay, so that's a summary of my symptoms. Of course, it's different for each individual person based on a number of different factors, but thankfully my case was pretty mild. I pretty much just had to take it easy at home for about a week and a half, and I actually used the opportunity. I read the entire book of The Lord of the Rings, so that's how I made use of my time. Thanks for watching. This is David B.